Hi there, YouTubers and book lovers and everything in between. Been a few days since I did a video. That's because I have the plague. Yay. That means that I've got very little concentration and my eyeballs hurt, so I'm not reading much. I am getting through a few short stories and I'll review them in time. But today isn't about that at all. Today is about a package that I got from QBD bookstore. Ta-da! Books. Books arriving in the mail. That's one of the good things in life. So, for those of you who are Queenslanders, you know about QBD Bookstore. Queensland Book Depot, I think it is. It's an institution in this part of Australia. It was established in the 1800s. Late 1800s, I think, though. And it still advertises itself as Australia's largest owned and operated bricks and mortar book retailer. I don't normally sign up for memberships with book suppliers and stuff because it tends to be too limiting. Each one tends to do one thing better than the other. And I read omnivorously. I want a bit of everything. But this year I am trialing QBD's membership, and at the end of my year I'm going to go through what I've spent, go through what I got, and make an estimate of whether it's worth it or not. And since I'm now doing YouTube, I might as well do it on YouTube. Look at that, the excitement. Now you already know what's coming out of this because I'm going to post a photo of them, but the first one is one I am really excited for. Legends and Lattes. This came out, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I guess. Something like that. Maybe just last year. I'm not sure. Anyway, when it first came out, I was hearing so much about it, and I was really excited, and I was really enthusiastic, and I really wanted it. But at that stage, I believe there were only ebooks. And I don't read electronica for fun. I read electronica when I'm being paid. So that wasn't an option. And just recently I saw that it got picked up and it's now a real book. Sorry, they're all real books. It's now a paper book of the sort that I myself read. And gorgeous cover, gorgeous concept. For anyone who doesn't know, she's done slaying monsters, she's ready to serve coffee. After decades of adventuring, Viv, the orc barbarian, is hanging up her sword for good. Now she sets her sights on a new dream, opening the first coffee shop in Thun. Etc, 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 etc. Problem is, no one really knows what coffee is. Anyway, that'll be fixed. So for all of us who started our fantasy life in Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing, and yes, I had a few years of Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing and all the rest of it, still got some dice up on the shelf somewhere. This shows every signs of being an excellent read. Everyone I know who has read it loved it, was really light-hearted, was really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Might even be able to read that when I'm coming out of being sick. It sounds like the sort of thing I might be able to. And the other one is The Birds at My Table. I am really excited about this. Darryl Jones is an academic. He works, he's a professor and deputy director, I didn't know that, Environmental Futures Research Institute at Griffith University up in Brisbane. I also tutored for Griffith University, and I did at one stage go to the one up in Brisbane. I'm not anymore. But basically, he was a bit of an urban environmentalist. I've read one of his books already. I'll share the link if I reviewed it on YouTube. I'm not sure if I did or not. But he writes about birds and humanity and native birds in an urban environment and what they do and what we think they do and what's good for them and what we think is good for them. And I'm really looking forward to this because in many parts of Australia, a lot of people have got this strong belief that you shouldn't feed wild birds because blah, blah, blah. I do feed wild birds. And I think hearing what Darryl Jones has to say about it will be really interesting. I'm still going to feed the crested doves in my yard, whether he says to do so or not. But I really look forward to an actual scientific perspective on that, rather than all the naysay and the heresy and the opinions and the... I read it in the Courier Mail. So yes, that was my unboxing of books. If I can't be reading seriously, at least I can be receiving books. Yay! Look forward to having a bit more of my voice back and reviewing the short story collection I'm currently reading. Have a great whatever day it is, and read good books, and remember, whatever book you enjoy, that's a good book.